So for this video, I'm continuing on creating an ExpressRoute circuit, and I'm going to talk about Microsoft peering in this one. So here it is. So since we didn't provision, we didn't contact the provider, our circuit's not provisioned. But I just want to talk about what these values mean. So here's primary subnet and secondary subnet. So you need to own, some IPv4 prefix subnets, public ones, because one IP address will be used for your router, another one by Microsoft for their router. So you need to own two subnets. And to do that, you need to buy some public IP addresses. So they have to be at least /30, which means you need 4 of them, public IP addresses. And down here, you need a public autonomous system number. There's also the advertised public prefixes, and these are prefixes you want to advertise onto Microsoft over the BGP sessions, and you use those prefixes, from the customer network. If you want to use a service from the public one, like Cosmos DB, then you'll use the prefix and send it to them through the BGP session, and then they'll send it when they want to communicate with your company network. They send it back. So that's how they know, and it's kind of acting like routing, like route tables. So, but each service has its own prefix, like storage account and Cosmos DB, based on the region too and stuff. So there's going to be a lot of them. So what they have is there's a route filter, which routes are offered from Microsoft, like let's say Azure SQL West US has its own, and Cosmos DB West US has its own. Then you're just saying to Microsoft that you only want to keep those, only want to store those prefixes from the services that you picked. So just the last thing is just to know that the company network, or customer network, when it's trying to reach the Microsoft services that it needs, it's doing so through the ExpressRoute circuit. And so this is Microsoft peering.